Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Banished. It's episode 3 in our adventures in Amesburyport. We established this tiny little town. We've got about 18 people here now, and it is winter. Boy, do I hope we survive the winter. I guess we'll find out. Look at how beautiful these houses look. The snow on top. It looks great. Look how nice this is. Look at it. We got this little 2-year-old child wandering around. Germaine. Got the woodcutter going. We got some logs, making some fuel. We've got, what do we got? We got 33 logs. We have 95 firewood. That should be pretty good. We've got 874 food. Not bad. Got some other resources, some tools. We should probably make some tools and some stored clothes here in a little bit. But first, let's get our bearings. In the last episode, we had just finished the Gatherer's Hut. We had just finished the Forester's Lodge, and right at the very end, we finished the hunting cabin, which is going to be really good for getting us some variety in our diet. So that's great. So these people are going to be wandering around trying to find some food for our townsfolk. So that's wonderful. Little onions, little things floating around. We still have some orders out to mine a lot of this stuff. We're not having laborers right now. We have a lot of folks with dedicated jobs right now. We've got 4 gatherers. We've got 2 hunters. We got a woods cutter. We got a forester. Folks doing all sorts of jobs. So we're kind of just waiting at this point. We're waiting for some of our kiddos, 8 of them, to turn into adults and then join the labor pool. So hopefully that's going to happen relatively soon. While we're doing that, we are going to lay the groundwork to build some of these other resources that we need, some of these other amenities. So tools is a disposable item. Folks use tools, iron tools, to go and work in the fields or to cut down trees or do all sorts of things. So eventually those tools do break and they need to go and fetch new tools. So we will eventually have to start building out tools. And then clothes, very important, especially in the winter. Don't want folks getting cold and, well, you know, being exposed to the elements. So what do we got going on now? Looks like we have some collecting going on. We've got a basket of goodies here that have, they're just kind of hanging out waiting for somebody to pick them up. All this stuff. Just waiting for somebody to come and get it. Not bad. What we got here? Dale's got some mushrooms. He's taking some mushrooms back on this big road that we made. Eventually, we'll bring this road down. We've got a lot of land over here. We can expand our operations down here. Maybe get another little town. Maybe some other things over here. I don't know. It's a lot of land to work with. We still got to clear out this area too. We got a lot of rocks. We got a lot of iron. That's typically the laborer's job, so we're not going to have a whole lot of that move around until some of the laborers come through. So let's see. We do have some time controls. We're gonna move this along a little bit. Over 1,000 food. We just hit 1,006 food. That's great. Move this along through the winter, cold, icy winter. Everybody seems in good spirits, although health is down slightly. The way that we remedy that, there is a resource production called the Herbalist. And the Herbalist goes and they'll find goodies in the forest, much like a gatherer's hut. Actually, let's plot out a place for an Herbalist to go. Right there. Let's do that. Gather is still going good. You know what? We've got a good amount of food and wood. Let's go ahead and move these folks over. as we run out of firewood. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Get this place built. Reserve for firewood. Got some trees. See, they're turning. They're doing it. They're moving stuff around. I'm not too worried about it. We're in late winter. I think we're gonna come out on the other side of this one. Happy to say. Tell us. I know firewood's not. Chill. Still taking stuff down. See, bring the firewood. Boop. 36 firewood. Perfect. Exactly what they're supposed to be doing. All right. Hey, we're coming out on the other side. Perfect. Late winter. It's gonna start warming up. I think if we hold on a little longer, we're gonna see some of those kiddos start to become adults enjoying the labor pool. Still got some snow. Early spring. There we go. What do we got going on here? Nothing yet. More logs. Early spring and snowing again. Check that out. Alright. What is this kid doing? 6 years old. You should be building homes. Let's follow this child around. That sounded creepier than it needed to. What does a child do? Man. Oof, boy. What a boring existence. Alright. So, we've got enough firewood. We've got a good amount of food. This is good. Life is good. This looks like clear. Now, basically. Let's I think a lot of them are prioritizing this section of woods that we were telling them to clear out, which is fine. It's good. They're going to be focused on that primarily, so let's see. Reserve of firewood is I know. Yeah. Ooh, storage of log, stone, and iron is near capacity. That's why we built a second one, guys. What are we doing? We're both out of logs and building logs. Building these logs. Let's see if they go and build this. Alright, still not clearing any space there. Interesting. The priority system of this is interesting. From what I understand, when you go to build your houses and do all this stuff, it's imperative for you, the actual order in which you go and build stuff out, in which you choose to queue up some of the work. Because folks are going to do it in order. So if you load up too much ahead of time, your builders actually get confused. They get too confused, they don't go to their jobs. It seems like we're in a similar position right now. Totally full with firewood, which is great. That's awesome to hear. When you see this little symbol, it means we have reached the limit which we set. It's good to have limits. If you don't have any limits, it can throw everything out of whack. You collect all of the logs to then just turn into firewood, and then you don't have any building materials. So it's good to have limits. Just produce what you need. Wait for these guys to finish up this stockpile here. Really cool if y'all took care of that. Hey, we had somebody join the labor force. That's exciting. That's nice. Oh, looks like we're finally clearing this area. That's great. That's nice. Oh, I see. So they aren't going to do it. Oh, look at that. They're just doing all this. That's crazy. Hell, guys, would be really cool. Here. Y'all aren't building anything. Let's just move you all the laborers. Pay attention. We will have one builder. I want this to get built. Let's pause it. Can't do that. I was gonna say pause it and play it. Turn it off and on again. That's usually the fix. No siree, not this time. It's alright. Yeah, I say that. Maybe. Let's do this. Let's remove that. And let's just try and rebuild it. Maybe we caught it at a weird time. Let's make it a little bigger too. Let's make it a 6. Let's make it a 6x6. So we can build this out. Maybe somebody's paying attention. So we can go remove this tree, build this out. Baby tree there too. See if we can get these folks to go and remove all these materials. Build out this new stockpile. That'd be great. So we can move some of the stuff over. We have a lot of iron. A lot of iron. I need to use some of that iron. Alright, 1,500 food, 1481. It's a good amount of food. Ah, there we go. We've got venison. That's great. A whole bunch of onions. We got some berries there. That's awesome. I know. You guys are just chopping all this stuff down. You're not working on the stockpile. Try this again. It'd be really cool if y'all would cut down these 2 trees and build a stockpile. That'd be really neat. Wow, they are clearing this area. Look at all this. Those laborers having at it. Been cooped up all winter. Okay. Well, I think what they're going to end up doing is probably clearing out all of these resources first, mining everything, and then inevitably moving over here. Then cut this stuff down, build a stockpile, move everything over. It's an interesting way to do it. Interesting. I guess what we could do is we could deprioritize all of this. Let's do that. Let's go in here. Let's say cancel removal. We're going to cancel that removal of all of that. Come back around and we'll take care of that. They're so focused on this stuff up here that they're ignoring all of this. That's interesting. Don't worry, guys. We'll come back around to it. Don't worry. We'll be able to clear that stuff out in no time. Hey, there we go. We're so concerned about clearing out all those resources. That's, just too darn busy. Good. Well, that's good. Alright, they're gonna move all this stuff around. That's great. Let's get this going again. Collect iron. Collect all the iron. Stone. Collect all the stone. All of the stone. All of the stone. Perfect. Look at that. Now they're moving stuff around. That's exactly what we wanted. Moving everything out of the way. That's great. Hey, we got another laborer. Perfect. More of these children's. They're grown up. They grow up so fast. Look at all this. Nice little meat piles. It's great. You guys are doing a great job. Alright. We're gonna pick up all this stuff. All this stuff. We're gonna move it over to our stockpile. Look at this. This is filling up quick. Wow. Wow, wow, wee wow. We're gonna fill this up real quick. That's alright. It's good to have the resources. Alright. Oh boy, we're back in winter. We're on our second winter. Here we go. Here we go. You know, our population's getting a little bigger, so at a certain point we're gonna have to have another house. So let's get that queued up. And actually, let's start prepping for rapid expansion. Maybe not rapid expansion. It's actually, this is one of the nice things is you can plan some of this stuff out and you can put it on pause. So you can have, you can have all of your plots ready to go. There we go. Cool. All ready. That. Build the road. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. It's looking good. Build an extra house. As you build houses, more and more of the kiddos start to spread out and they start to have their own families. So when you have occupancy, when you have empty spaces, empty rooms, naturally they're gonna fill those rooms with little kids of their own. That's the goal. Have enough resources so that folks can have some kids. So, still need to clear out all these resources. I assume we're still waiting on the laborers. Just fine. They're filling this up like crazy. Very nice. Look at that. They're picking all of it up. Perfect. It's exactly what we want. It's a lot of iron. I actually don't know what I'm going to do with all this iron. I don't need that many tools. Oh, interesting. Let's also look at some of our other resources too. Let's finally look at a blacksmith's. Along edge there. Right there. I want to utilize as much space as we can. Wow. Look at you. Hunter. Nice. Alright, you can start building that. That's great. Blacksmith. And we really need a tailor. We gotta get a good tailor going. Let's do this. Let's do kind of a reverse thing going on here. Let's see. Way to do that. Nice. Perfect. Oh man, this one's folded. Jeez. Alright, we gotta clear out this area. Really clear this area. This is gonna be great though because the foresters can come through and they can start planting little baby trees. It's gonna be really good for our future harvests. Alright, we made it through spring. Two spring, excuse me. More folks joining the labor force. That's great. There we go. Clearing the area. Perfect. Now we're going to start bringing resources. Bringing those resources. There we go. There we go. 53%, 55%. Awesome. This is looking really good. Wow. So many resources. Look at that. They're still working on it. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. This is almost done. We have an herbalist. And then once we get some of this stuff built too. Get some of this stuff built and start reallocating where folks go. There we go. Boom. We have an herbalist. Let's get that herbalist running. We're at We're at 4 hearts right now. We need some health in our life. Look at this though. This is nice. Herbs, sunflowers. It's nice. So this person works within the same sort of boundary, the same area as the Gatherer's Hut, as the Forester's Lodge. So it's really advantageous to have these in the same area so that they can go and grab all of this stuff. They all kind of work together. So. Nice. Look at all those resources. 90%, 98%. That's crazy. Lots of logs, lots of firewood. It's great. Let's bump it up to 300. Get some more firewood going. How you guys doing? Hunters. The hunting cabin's doing really well. They're collecting a ton of stuff. That's great. Hide coats. Let's see. We got some herbs. That's good. People are grabbing herbs. That'll help increase the average health of the citizens. Later on, we can build a clinic. We build a hospital that helps with pandemics. I'm sure you're all aware. But your towns can actually get sicknesses, and the doctor will actually cure some of that stuff with medicine. So we got Taylor, we have a blacksmith. These seem to be going down at a pretty low rate, so they're not going down a ton. So I'm not too concerned about getting these up as quickly as we need to. Look at that, we got a house. Perfect. Open this up and get another house going. Add a couple more builders. So we can start working on this. Let's max it out. Let's get all the builders going. Get the house built. Get these 2 businesses built. What do we got? What are we looking at? Reserve of logs is low. Well, let's get the Forester Lodge back up. It's actually, what do we got going on here? Yeah, let's get all the Foresters back. For now. We're gonna need logs. Let's actually start putting out some of these logs. A lot of logs over here. These little logs. There we go. Little logs. Alright, see? This is what I'm saying. I bumped this up to 300. And the woodcutter was just going at it. Just making firewood. Over by our log stash, so we need to go build these houses. How to move stuff around. That's a perfect example of what can happen when you don't have enough resources. So this is the stone stash and that's the iron stash. So we have an insane amount of iron. And with a small amount of stone, that'll cover maybe. So we have almost all the stone there. A little bit of stone. We are going to need some more stone. We're operating at 28 stone at the moment, so we will need some more. Getting those logs. That's good. How's this looking? 93 and 92% full. Wow. Early autumn. Early autumn. Are still chugging along. Logs. We know. We're working on it. We're getting there. We're going as fast as we can. Allocate our builders. We got some children being made. Oh boy. Got some kiddos. That's what happens when you build houses. That'll be a lesson to you. Almost done with logs there. Need some more logs for that one. We're so close. Let's see if we can get these built. The blacksmith, the tailor. We got some more houses. That's great. Oh, we're coming up to another cold winter. Iron as far as the eye can see. We build our own iron throne. We should build that. Down those trees. Come on, guys. We're so close. We just need some iron. Somebody just needs to bring some iron. Man, if only we had iron. You know, this whole thing, this is interesting. I'm wondering, there's a better way to figure this stuff out. We can probe it there. Maybe this can be where our fishing dock goes. You know, now I'm thinking about it, we're going to have to wait a little while. We're going to have to wait a little while. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. That's pretty great, actually. Put it right there. That is the perfect place to put it. Just put that on pause for now. There we go. Building the blacksmith, building the tailor. Let's go. Let's do it. Pick those up. Oh yeah, just in the nick of time too. Look at those stored clothes. Stored tools. We have 36 textiles, which means we have got some leather. 36 leather. We're gonna need to make those into clothes ASAP. Hey, there we go. We've got a tailor. Start making clothes. Perfect. Later on in the game, we can have sheep. We can have wool coats. We can even make a warm coat, which is a mixture of wool and leather. And we have a blacksmith. Logs, iron. Perfect. And later we can get coal as well. Use that. Beautiful. Look at that. All right. Well, we're on our way, folks. We are making one hell of a town, if I do say so myself. Amesburyport is looking more and more beautiful. I think we're going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Remember to like and subscribe. Helps the YouTube algorithm continue to help me to make more of these videos. I appreciate the support, and I'll see you all next time.